It's time for Bravo with Sheila, a place to be enlightened, a place to be built up, and always a place to remember that when nothing changes, nothing changes. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is well. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know. My Wi Fi seems like it's cutting up already. So, anyway, welcome to Bravo with Sheila. You have entered into the Bravo with Sheila network. God bless you. Thank you for being here. We have a great show for you tonight. If Ine, my great moderator, sister friend, if she's in the house, if she can let me know if the sound is okay. All is well. All right, Sherry, thanks for being here. We can hear you. Even the goat. All right, the goat says he can hear me. Listen, tonight is going to be an incredible night. We have some folks in the house and we're going to bring them up. I'm not going to hesitate. I just want to bring them up so we can have a great chat tonight. We thank you. Put your arms around yourself. Give yourself a bravo because you can and you do not need permission, right? You do not need permission. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my folks up so we can have this incredible chat, this incredible talk. I'm going to bring my co-host to the stage. First, we got Dawn B in the house. Dawn B is in the house. All right. And I'm going to bring up, I don't know if I should bring up the troublemaker. Oh, we got a troublemaker. I know you guys already figured it out who the troublemaker is. But I'm going to bring up Pastor Rosa to the stage. Woo-hoo! We got Pastor Rosa in the house. We got Brown Eyes in the house. We got the goat in the house. Oh my goodness. We are rocking and rolling. We are rocking and rolling. We got the beautiful Deneen in the house. And we got my sister, my twin. My twin is in the house. Jeannie Mentor is in the house. Listen, it's going to be a great show. We're going to talk. We're going to chat. We're going to have us a good time tonight. I wanted to bring us all together because this is the next to the last show on Bravo with Sheila, the Bravo with Sheila network. You guys know that Dawn B has her own show on Thursday night. And so she's going to cap it off with a celebration on this Thursday. So I want you to be there. Be here, and like they said, or be square. Oh my goodness, I am dating myself. Do they even say that anymore? Be there or be square. I don't even think. No, Denise, no. Okay. Listen. Oh my goodness. I tell you, we lost Jeannie's. I guess she'll be back. Happy Kwanzaa to all of you out there. Those of you up in the bleachers, in the balcony, or you might have bought an expensive ticket and you're in the orchestra. Nevertheless, you are here and we thank you. You don't have to chat. You can just hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and like, and that'll help us a lot. We have those in the chat that are here. We are happy you are here. We're going to be talking to you. We want questions. We just want to have a great light moment tonight. So, how is everyone doing? Oh, Brown Eyes, how have you been?
I've been wonderful. I've been very busy because I decided to pursue going back to college. So, being, out of school for 25 years and going back, it was fearful, but I finished my first semester and I
Oh,
did well. So I'm looking forward to continuing and doing all the great community work as well. So I'm
oh,
doing
Brown
great.
Eyes, bravo to you. Coach,
Yeah.
don't say a word because I don't have my machine working. Don't you dare.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Bravo to you. 25 years and went back to school. We have someone else on this platform that just went back to school as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Congratulations.
goodness. How you doing? How are you doing? Look how you're doing, Janine Mentor, my twin. How are
Hello,
you?
twin. How are you? Good evening, everybody.
I
Hello.
am
Good
good.
evening.
Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Janine in the house. Janine, what's happening?
Nothing much, nothing much. Just chilling. Just
Just
chilling.
just chilling, just
Yeah,
chilling.
just
Okay.
chilling.
All right, all right. Listen, coach, what's
Uh-oh.
happening? You're right in the
Uh-oh.
middle of all the women. Coach,
Uh-oh.
you're in the middle of
Yes,
the
ma'am.
women.
I'm right in the middle, right smack down. Nothing much, Sky still blue, water still wet.
Oh,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
sky still blue, water still wet, grass still green. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
And
glad to
the sky's still
Just
blue,
taking it, day by day.
day by
Water
day. Well,
still
it's
wet.
good to see you. Good to see you.
Grass still green.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh
Pastor
Lord.
Rosa, Pastor
Glad to
Rosa,
be
how are
here with.
you? I'm glad you're here.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I feel a lot better. I'm good.
You feeling better?
There you go, Pastor Rose. Glad to have you.
Uh-oh. Don't even mess with our Pastor Rosa because we know how you are with Pastor Rosa. That's your girl. What's
And I
happening?
was on time.
And you was
I ain't say I haven't
oh,
said anything.
did you hear
I
what she
haven't said
said? And she was on
haven't said
time.
haven't said anything yet.
Yes.
Yeah, she was on, and she was on time like 5 minutes early.
See?
A good way to start
Mm-hmm.
2024.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good way.
Dawn
Proud of
B.
you, Miss Rose, Miss Pastor Rose. Proud of you.
What's happening, co-host? What's going on?
Good evening. All is well. I cannot complain. I have not one thing to complain about. Everything is good. It's not always the way we want it to be, but it's as it should be. So we just gonna drop what didn't happen and we gonna run with what did. But it's good. Everything
Ooh,
is
Oh,
I
I
good.
like
like
that.
it. I
I like that.
like it. I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
like
I
that.
like it.
Mhm.
I like
Mhm.
that. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I was going to talk about the color purple. As you see, I have purple on, but I'm not going
Mhm.
to do that because many people have not seen it yet. So maybe in 2024, we'll come back and do a review. There are a lot of different comments, a lot of different critiques going on, some positive, a lot negative. You know, um, a lot positive. The ratings look good on the IMDP or PM. What is it? The IDM. What do we do? Screenwriting.
IMDb.
IMDP.
IMDb.
Right. I looked at the ratings and it's pretty good, but a lot of people have their feelings about it. I didn't know that they had banned that book. I'm asleep. I must be under a rock
What?
somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know that
So,
either.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
didn't know
either.
that
yeah,
either.
No.
I was looking at some stuff before I
The
came on.
movie.
I was like, wait, what? How? Why? So I think that's something that we could come back and talk about. I don't really want to talk about. I love the soundtrack. The singer in me gravitated to a lot of the vocals. I mean, Fantasia nailed it. It's this song called I'm Here. That's so
Oh,
powerful.
yes.
It was such a wonderful, wonderful time. We rented out a theater. It was around 40 of us, 40, 45. It was a girls' day out. And my great niece thought of this, and everyone, we met down at the theater. And, it was funny. This guy walks into the theater, and my niece gets up and says, "Excuse me, sir. this is a private viewing. So we was like, oh, we just pushed him right back out the door. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And I enjoyed it, and I understood. I went through a lot of different emotions on the inside. Some were angry emotions, some were happy emotions, some were
Oh yeah,
solemn
absolutely.
emotions, because it was, and I know you saw it too, Jeannie, last
Yes, it
night.
was. Yes, yes, it was
So
heavy.
yeah, it was heavy. It was heavy, but I give them a bravo for pulling it together.
Yes.
And it was musical slash drama slash the way they put it together from the Broadway piece and put all of the, I love all of that Broadway stuff. So we'll come back and we'll talk about that once of people, because it just came out Christmas. So
Christmas.
I don't want to start talking about different scenes and everything. Dr. Jacqueline D. Chambers says $18 million was made. Yes, yesterday. That's why it was
Yep, I'm
important.
about to say that too.
It was important that a lot of people, they say, oh, I'm going. But we know for our people, box office day is the day, right? They look at those
Yes.
numbers. They look at
Those
those
are the numbers
numbers.
that matter. Yes, that's
Yeah.
what they
So,
get you by.
yeah. So,
Only thing I
yeah.
can say, only thing I can say about it is that people are getting confused. That they thinking that I think most of the negative is they think that this is gonna be the color purple that it was in '85. It's not.
Okay.
It's the musical. Remember, if you see Chicago or one of those,
Yeah.
that's how this color purple is going to be like. So that's what most people
Yeah.
thinking. That's what all the negativity is coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And the
couldn't
role.
imagine what that negativity was all about.
Well, a lot of it that I read is the part that Celie played, the downtrodden of what, the life she had. But the whole point was to see her
Hmm.
become free, to see
Absolutely.
the journey. And then from the male perspective, they're saying that they're saying that they projected the male wrong,
Mm.
in terms of this. So it's a lot going on. Yeah, so I think I enjoyed it. I love musicals and I understood it. We've seen The Color Purple years ago, and then they took it to Broadway, and now it's highlighted to something else. But I would tell you to go and see it, those of you who have not seen it, and then we can come back in 2024 and have a big discussion about it. All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, please do. So I really wanted to come together today to kind of cap off the year on the Bravo with Sheila Network. Everything that we try to do is to bring positivity, to move people from pain to power and power to victory, to enlighten, to educate, to inform, and to just love on people, right? And so everything that we've done and we'll continue to do is to bring hard conversations to talk about. We're not always fluff, 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 right? We want to deal with
Mhm.
talks and conversations that people won't talk about or try to stay away from. Because how do we break through the lives of people and bring healing if we shy away from certain topics? On YouTube,
Absolutely.
I know there's certain words we can't say. So we have to say ape, somebody got ape, or you can think of your own way to don't say the R, somebody got R. You have to think of all these things when you're talking in these YouTube streets. When someone leaves here, we got to say deleted or X'd, or there's so many different things that we have to figure out while we're on this platform. Nevertheless, we learn and we look and we continue to go forward. So what I wanted to do is first, let's greet some of our guests, and then we're going to open up the conversation. And while I'm greeting the guests, I want you guys to think about what it was like. I want to know what 2023, if you could reflect on last year, this time, what your plan was, what you was going to do. Did you do some of the things, or some things still hanging down, or did you have challenges or barriers, right? And how did you overcome? Because when you share how you overcame barriers, then someone else can pick up that advice, or they can pick up and say, oh, I needed that piece. So everything we say here is something someone can take and walk away with and go to that next level in what they're doing, no matter what it is that they're doing. So while I'm greeting the people, I would love for you guys to think where you're going to jump in and share a piece of what happened with you in 2023. I know Deneen did a lot. She stretched herself. She allowed God to stretch her and her creativity, coach. Oh my God, all the students that have graduated, but nevertheless, it's been a challenge. They lost someone dear to them that actually was on the podcast and one of the screenwriters that graduated with us. So challenges have knocked on our door in many ways, but nevertheless, God has given us the grace for today and every day to move and keep moving. So let's greet some of the folks in the house. We got the psalmist in the house. I completely agree, Sheila. Hello, the Psalmist Voice Radio Network. Thank you for being here. And Nate, the only Bravette, the moderator in the house. She is the original Bravette. Yes, she is. And
Yes.
she's greeting everyone. She's there all the time. I don't care if it's 5 a.m. If I'm on the Christian channel, guess who's there? N.A., Nia, and Von Eric is always there. Other people come in, but I'm for sure to know that I'm not talking to the air. I'm talking to folks. And so we got Von Eric. Where's your faith? My brother in the house. Blessings to you. They're greeting you, Dawn. They're greeting you, Dawn. They're greeting you. And we got who else in the house? Oh, all right, N.A. Michelle Roach is in here. I didn't see that. Okay. And so Von Eric is greeting everyone. And here she is. Michelle Roach is in the house. I should drop the link. If I'm going to drop this link, and if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. And we got Dr. You know who you by now, you know who Dr. Jacqueline D. Chambers. If you don't know, you will know. You will know.
If you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, that's Jeannie's sidekick, friend, sister, confidant, you name it. She is here. She's always here to support. And so we want to say again, congratulations, a big bravo to Brown Eyes, a big bravo to Brown Eyes. Yes. And you go, cousin Michelle.
That's my cousin, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Love you, cuz.
We got Sherry in the house. Thank you for being here. I think that's it. I mean, we got more comments, but listen, let's get into, because I don't want to hold you guys long, but I do want to talk about the challenges and the victories. And of course, Ene is saying hello. That's my girl.
Hello, Ene.
Hey, Ene.
Yeah, nobody can mess with Ene. All right. So she says she loves you, Brown Eyes. She loves you.
I love you too, Sherry.
Now, you know you belong up here on this platform, E. Fayshawn Washington. You know you belong up here. And it's okay. I got your message. I'm going to drop the link. If you want to come up anyway and stay behind the avatar, that is okay with me. I will drop the link and you can come up. Love you, Brown Eyes. Minister Karen Williams. Is saying
Karen.
Hello. And guess
Minister
who's in
Karen.
the house? We got the stars of the stars photographer. And I don't even know how to introduce him because he's done so much. He's been everywhere. We have him in the house, Ronnie Wright, photographer to the stars, saying hello. Hello, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yes, I'm going to drop the link. If you guys want to come in, you can come up. And they just sent me a message. I'm loving all this purple on the screen at Bravo with Sheila. All right, and Jeannie, we got our purple on. We representing.
Listen,
yes.
I understood the assignment.
Ronnie is sending hearts. Yes. This brother here, if you don't know his work, you need to know and see his work. Check him out on IG. I mean, when I tell you, he has taken pictures of any and everyone you can imagine, from politicians to actors and actresses and music people. He's the man. He is the man. All right. And this one here cutting up already. Ronnie just ain't right. You a mess. You don't even know the brother. Ronnie, forgive him, because he's a hot mess in here.
He might know him. You know Ronnie know everybody.
That's true. That's true too.
Oh my goodness.
That is so true. I am going to drop the link, but I don't know who wants to talk first. Who wants to share uh what I asked you to share? How about you? Someone, let's start at the bottom. Let's start with Jeannie. And then
Okay.
Jeannie, let's start with Jeannie about what's been going on, what happened last year, what was the challenges, what you're looking for. You don't have to do what you're looking forward to until we wrap it up. But let's talk about what 2023. Again, today is the first day of Kwanzaa, right?
Happy
Happy
Christmas, we
Kwanzaa,
closed that,
everybody.
right? Celebrated a happy Kwanzaa, and it's Ujoma, which means unity. And that's why I wanted us together on this platform tonight in unity. And that's what we've been doing this whole year on Bravo with Sheila Network. We've been in unity. Coach, behave yourself. All right. So before,
UNITY.
yes. So we got all
Hello,
the information up
everybody.
here for Ronnie right up here. If you see that we put we in, and Nay is always, she is awesome. She'll run and get your information and put it up so that you can support. I'm telling you, she is the best moderator in these YouTube streets. Thank you, Nay. I appreciate you. We'll put that back up later. All right,
Ronnie,
so
Ronnie, Bobby. You can hit soldiers posing. Ronnie, Bobby. Wait, Ronnie, Bobby. Yeah.
What is happening? What is
don't worry.
happening?
Look. All right, Jeannie, please, you
Okay,
have
I'm
the
gonna
floor.
jump in.
Jump in.
Go ahead, Miss Jeannie.
Okay, my name is Jeannie. Beginning of 2023, I was in the process of wrapping up my memoir entitled More Than a COVID Story. Went on several book signings because I did release her in July. I met Ife Shawn. I don't know why she's not on the platform, but
I
I
just
met
dropped the link.
her because we shared a book signing together. She introduced me to you, Sheila, and then we
Yes.
realized that we were twins.
Twins.
From that, it has just been moving. Everything's been moving so quickly. Several interviews and book signings, things that I did not even imagine could happen. But after losing my husband, I didn't know how to navigate life. You know, losing someone I mean, just suddenly to COVID, didn't see it coming. And I didn't know how to navigate life without my husband. So that's why I began writing um, and releasing it, because I had been writing all along, but I just finally decided to release something. But
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for the journey.
Yeah.
I am healing. I am finding my voice again. I'm finding Jeannie all over again.
Mm.
And it's gonna be okay. I have to keep telling myself that it's gonna be okay. But from after meeting you, Sheila, and then you got me involved in other things, and then I became a woman of grace.
Yes.
And I certainly enjoy being on that platform with you and Pastor Rosa, and meeting all of the wonderful people that you've introduced me to. And you guys just met Dr. Jacqueline Chambers. She has been a huge support throughout this whole journey of losing family members, and, you know, just being there for me and my family. So thank you for this opportunity, and nice to
Oh,
see
yeah.
everyone.
Yes, Jeannie. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I know the journey, some days are better than others. I've been where you
Absolutely.
are, and, by his grace, as we say, you're able to just put one foot in front of the other and just, there's
Absolutely.
a hospital near me. So let the ambulance pass.
Oh, I know that.
You
I know
didn't
that
even,
smell.
you
That's
didn't
the
even live in
ambulance.
the same apartment complex.
I have a hospital right around the corner. So anyway, yeah, it's been rough, and I know that that, like I said, one day at a time. You know, it's rough. It's just rough. And your healing process is your healing process, and no
Absolutely.
one can rush you in that. And we have we threatened her, so she's here. There she is. We have her right here. So so thank you, Jeannie, for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Much win.
brown eyes.
Yes,
Tell
ma'am.
us,
Yes,
give us a
Sheila.
recap. Give us a recap on what you've gone through. I know you've Went back to school. Say that again for those that didn't hear it.
Well, I went back to school after over 25 years and was very intimidating, but I finished my first semester and I'm a straight A student.
Oh,
So
that's
Right.
There
I
you go.
am very enthusiastic about continuing moving forward. And of course, my major is communications because I do all the communications with New Jersey Transit in the control
Yeah.
center. And I'm also communicating out here in the community with podcasts, community vibes with brown eyes, and, other community activities. So, I feel like the beginning of the year, I was unsure where everything was going to go. But I just started the podcast and started doing community work, going out, meeting people in the community, and my podcast just like exploded. There's so many people that want to be on the show, but what happened was it got so good that I got so many people that I do mines in the studio, so I had to get funding to continue my
Oh.
shows because and then school started. So it was like a crazy little thing, but I wouldn't call it a bad thing because I realized I haven't done shows in the last 2 months, but I needed that break. So I'm going to start off fresh again in January. I'm looking forward to bringing some more interesting people such as yourself, and other community people on the show. Has been very successful. I see people stop me all the time and tell me that they see my show and they're very inspired, and
Yeah.
I'm really happy to hear that. And this year I got the chance to produce my first 50 years of hip hop event in
Oh,
New Jersey
yes.
at Bravery Studios with the help of Marvin Pergamo, who's the engineer there. It was a big success. It had a lot of fashion designers that came out, some performers. It was very intimate. Ronnie Wright had his display with like 30 pictures up of all the hip hop artists that he has
Yes.
taking pictures of that he started with from the time they before they even became famous till their biggest moment. And so I
Yes.
thank him because I mean, like, he for his stuff to be there was a big thing because he had, like you said, he has done everybody from Michael Jackson to Janet Jackson to
Yes.
Beyonce, Aaliyah. He has done everybody, and it was just such an honor to have him in Jersey and represent the Jersey hip hop artists. So it was nice to have that. And then I've been working with J Love, who is Kid Capri's sister, who does the fashion, J Love Fashion School for Etiquette. I've been doing some work with her to help produce events, and be involved in organizing events, with her. And so that went in a whole nother direction that I really love because it helped me to meet even more people that is
Yeah.
interested in the show in so many other ways. So, I just say that God is doing what he's doing. I don't
Yeah.
take anything, any slowdown or anything that happened. I don't take it as a loss. I take it as a moment to restructure, rebuild, and just become greater. And I'm just looking forward to a new year where I already got things lined up in terms of activities. And I forgot to mention I was in two plays this year.
Oh
One
my
was called
goodness.
All We Do Is Win, by Pastor Alex Howes. It was done at the Newark Museum. It was an excellent play, and I was in two other plays for the actually senior theater here in New Jersey. That was very powerful, written by Richard Hurd. So I
Look at
look
that.
forward to continue in those aspects as well, because that was very therapeutic for me, as
Yes.
well as uplifting for the people who came and got the message, the positive message of the play. So
Mm.
I literally been all over the place. The only way I can do that is God is the only one who can be omnipresent in a way that's perfect. But I
True.
feel like he helped me to be everywhere at the same time in order to pull off what I had to pull off. So
Oh my
looking
God.
forward to next year. I think it's going to be a great year. I'm
Oh
looking
yes.
forward to it. If anybody believe in numbers, this year, 2023 equals 7. So that's the ending of things. And guess what? 2024 equals 8. And that's new beginnings
New
and
There
new
you go.
beginnings.
prosperity for all. So I'm just looking forward for all the great new things that's coming.
Yes, yes, that's awesome, Brown Eyes.
There you
And I
go.
know, I know you come full packaged. You and I, we keep saying we're gonna get together, but we are. We're gonna put it on the
Yes.
calendar, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna call you. We're gonna put something on the calendar so we can bounce off. There's some things I'm thinking about, but you're being stretched, and when you stretch, is growing pains,
Yes.
right? So the growing
Hmm.
pains stretched you to the point to where you came out of your comfort zone, which you didn't really have one, but we still do. We think
Yes.
that we have capacity and we filled the capacity when we haven't. There's
Right.
unlimited space, right? There's a thing called unlimited space for us to fill. And you are filling up all of these spaces. And for you to go back to school, I know that's a challenge mentally after 25 years, and everything has shifted in colleges. The young people are different.
Yes.
Before an older person could go in the classroom and sit there and do their work. Now these young people have no respect. They don't have any manners, no pun intended. But it's
Right.
like a whole different mindset. But bravo to you.
But I
Bravo to
must
you.
say this about the young people. Don't be afraid to go back with them, because one thing we have that they don't have today is their mind is used to the computer doing everything for them. So now
Yes.
where it comes time to think, we
Yeah.
have that long mathematics, all the things we had to do by head and hand, and they
True.
look at you for help because of that, because they don't know how to do
Isn't that something? One hand wash the other.
that. Absolutely.
Coach, the GOAT. Zanine, he had the nerve to
Oh,
put the
me?
GOAT on his name. Coach, come
I
on,
see
jump in
that.
and tell it. You see
I
that,
see
right?
it. I see. I see.
Come on,
Tell us
Coach.
why
Can
you're the
Deneen
greatest of
go?
all time.
Can Deneen go first?
Sure, Deneen. Jump in
Ladies
about
first.
2023.
Yeah,
First
ladies
of all,
first.
you know
Thank
what?
you. Thank you for Sean for popping on. We love you. Thank you. Go
Um,
ahead,
I
Deneen.
wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for having me.
welcome.
Welcome to my show.
2023. Oh my goodness. It has been an interesting year. I can say the ending of 22, I'm an author, and I turned some of my screenplays, my books into screenplays. So that's really what I was working on like in 2022. But 2023, I just like I just took off. My mind and the creativity just started going. So now I went from just journals and books to composition notebooks. I do spiral notebooks. I created more journals. I did wall art, tote bags, mugs. Like everything. I'm just like, my mind's like, oh, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. I've had several pitch decks, like old pitch decks. My motto is that, things that once you know better, you do better. So
Mhm.
pitch decks that I did when I was like first starting out, they were okay, but now I've gained more knowledge. I've learned how to do things differently. So I've updated them and they look a whole lot better. I also updated my covers to my novels. I did that. And so that's what I've been working on basically all of 23 is just creating from A to Z. I,
You
did a
have.
podcast. Coach believed in me and he made me the duo, the other half of CND, Living a Legacy. And unfortunately, like you mentioned before, I lost my co-host, but we're going to carry on. In January, we're going to carry on with the podcast. We're going to start up. Her and I'm not going to cry. Her and I had started
It's okay.
screenplay together. So I am going to finish the screenplay. I've already did the pitch deck, most of the pitch deck. Coach today has already, let me give him a little bit of prompts. I invested more in myself and I started his screen consulting services. And
Okay.
so, so together we're working and he sent out the query level for Choir Boy. And so
Okay.
far, we've gotten 2 hits, so far in one day,
Awesome.
we've gotten hits. So that's
Um,
moving forward to 2024. I'm looking forward to 2024, just being more creative and showing what I can do.
that's good, Deneen. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
And
you.
I know that bravo to you. And I've watched you grow. I've watched you grow over this year, and I've watched you and your co-host every Tuesday, or when you guys came on Facebook, and you and her were the Dudamus duo. You know, y'all had such a chemistry, and I know losing her, like we were talking to Jeannie, a loss is a loss, and it takes time to readjust and to tap into her thoughts or her laughs and stuff, so that not having that physical is rough. So
Right.
I'll continue to pray for you,
Thank you.
you and Coach, because I know it was a great loss. And what a funny lady she was. Her own little personality. She was such a funny lady. But
She was all
you
right.
carry on for her, and and in her honor, you finish that script. In her
Yes.
honor, you finish whatever, and she's smiling down, and she's going to be edging and pushing you forward,
Mhm.
pushing you forward. So, Coach, I guess you want to go last, right? Okay, I'm gonna yield
That
the
was the very
stage.
last.
I'm gonna yield. You said ladies first. He said it. I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yield the
I
stage
just want.
now.
I just want to say for Miss Jenny that we understand what you're going through. You keep pushing. We're proud of you here. Um, if anything for 2024, I always say this to my students, and every time I go live, whatever we do the podcast, make sure in 2024 that your mission is stronger than your condition and know your why. Once you get those two, then you'll know when the other one's investing in yourself. But I think you already done that because you're doing it. You're here on the podcast. You're here doing things. You're showing your face. You're doing this. You're starting to feel comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's how you're supposed to get out there. You're doing book signings. So you are investing your time and your energy to certain other things. Well, I'll also say make sure that your mission is strong, your condition, finish your story out, and know your why. And I always gonna say
That's
that
Know
to
your
good.
everybody
what?
up
What is
here.
he saying? Know your
Know
what?
your why.
Know your why.
Yes.
And your
Yes.
mission
Why?
is stronger than your condition, and know your why.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna get her book. Her book is gonna be a screenplay. We're gonna get that book into because it's powerful. It's
Thank you.
powerful. Yes. E for Sean. Hello, my
E40.
sister.
Yes. How is everyone?
What's going on, E40?
Hey,
Uh,
E.
mhm. Okay, E for Sean has been traveling from New York to Pennsylvania and arrived in Maryland just a few hours ago. So, um, I believe you guys are talking about 2023 and what we're looking forward to in 2024.
Well, you
Yes.
don't have to cap off 24. Just talk about really where you traveled through in 2023, and we'll end the show with everyone kind of giving up a little
Okay.
excerpt of what they're going to do, even though some people have said that, but they didn't say it all. So tell us what it was like for you in 2023 because you're an author yourself. And so I want to personally thank everybody on the platform because you all have accepted the invitation to be on Bravo with Sheila, right? That's how we all are together to get to now in unity. You all have been here over and over. Coaches here once a month with Deneen. Um, Jeannie, Mentor, and Pastor Rosa. We have a show called Women of Grace
Yes.
on my Christian channel, and we're live every Friday morning at 11:30. And Dawn B has moved on. She'll let you know how she started out with me and how what she's doing now. So, E for Sean, what has 2023 been like for you?
2023 started out with me focusing on one project rather than five that I have been doing.
I get
and I
that.
and I got my book finished. It's called Things My Grandmothers Told Me. It's a book of wise sayings and sound advice. So I spent a lot of 2023 promoting the book. I just uploaded to Ingram Spark, which gets it all over the world in bookstores
Oh, wow.
and libraries and different places like that. So 2023 has been a year of finishing things that I started a long time ago. And I thank God that I at least got one
That's
done.
important.
Yes. So focusing on one thing is the key until that is done. So
Amen.
2024, I'm working
Oh,
on
yes.
putting out some more books.
Woohoo!
Yes. So thank you for giving me an
Yes.
opportunity to say something on this wonderful
That's
podcast. I have been
awesome.
there and I enjoyed it. Thank you.
I'm so glad you came up. I'm so glad you came up. I'm so glad you're here because everything here is dots connected. Everyone was connected, dots. I was connected to
Mhm.
Coach to go to screenwriting school by Deneen, right? And then just think about the platform is all dots. Even our dear photographer, he's been on the platform, and I've known him from way back when I was doing R&B music from back in the day. He has been on this platform. Brown Eyes. I mean, it's just the whole connection things here, and that's why I'm so glad the unity celebrating Ujama today is so awesome. So listen, I like what you said about doing 5 things and you had to number it down to one. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm guilty of that. I am so guilty of juggling this because visionaries, we can't turn it off.
You
We just
can't.
can't turn it off. So we want to do this, then we want to do that, then we want to do this, and then suddenly, so I get it. I totally get it. So, and it
Each
drives
tab
you a
on the
little cuckoo.
computer is for something different.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't hear the question.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't a
was
question. We're talking about the juggling of all the creative things that you were talking about. You have to number it down to one thing.
yeah, one at a time.
One at a time, one at a time.
One at a
Pastor
time.
Rosa up in the corner. Pastor Rosa's in the house.
Yay.
Pastor Rosa, my dear Pastor Rosa, our
Yeah.
sister.
I was
Tell us.
waiting. I heard you calling.
She heard the calling.
Talk to us. Tell us about
That's my
2023.
that's my pass right there. Pastor Rose.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Hi, Coach. Well,
Coach.
2022 began with me actually following my lovely daughter, host Dawn B, as she was uh, taking classes on Bible classes in her school and being a guest on her shows. And it ended up that I ended up going to school, going back to school as per her coaching. Um, and then Pastor Sheila uh, invited me to um, do a Tuesdays, podcast on Tuesdays by myself. And I was, really was kind of afraid, even as a minister, um, like this is a whole new platform that you're on here, And so I was a little afraid of it, but I went on scared, I went on scared. And that's how my new year began. I lost my sister in the early part of the early part of the year. But we pressed on, and um, now I do podcasts every Tuesday morning on Pastor Sheila's, Christian channel, and I think I'm getting better at it, And I've lost my fear.
Yep.
I started out very what is it? I get the two introverted, and I've learned how to
Right.
control.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned how to listen to what I'm saying. I know what I want to say. I've learned how to listen and bring it out without as much fear. So I'm proud of myself in that. And I thank God for that. Pastor Sheila was saying you don't want to say too much because at the end you want to leave that at the leave the projection 2024 at the end. But 2023 for me really has been challenging, not in a negative way. It's been a time to challenge me to overcome my fears, to be who I am, and to step back into who I know that I step back into who I know that I am. Things happen in life to kind of knock you off, your focus, and kind of
Yeah.
knock you down, and you kind of lose your strength, and you kind of stay there for a minute because you're not really ready to get back up. But but with people in your life, God sends people in your life to tell you, listen, get up. And it comes that moment when you have to listen, that it's no longer about someone telling you to get up. You actually have to listen. And David said, I encouraged myself in the Lord. So I had to get to that point where I had to encourage myself and say to myself, you know who you are. Now you're
Right.
either going to listen to the enemy, which you know who is a liar, or you're going to listen to God, who provides you with everything that you need, So I'm looking forward to 2024. Um, I am getting my doctorate in Christian counseling, and I'm excited about that. And so the things in my life that I'm excited about. I've co-authored my first book in May, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm in the process now of helping someone else with their first book,
Check
and
you
now
out.
she wants me to be a co-author with her in the book. So I'm
Oh,
excited. I'm excited.
Bravo.
I want to say to Pastor Sheila, thank you so much. Thank you so
Yes.
much. And I want to say to my daughter, who is actually the troublemaker, I want to tell her thank you too.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You are a
because she
total
was acting up
blessing.
last week.
She was, oh yeah, coach, she
She was
was.
acting up last week.
Yes, Pastor Rosa, you are a blessing and you were
Yes.
kicking
I
and
mean, acting up.
screaming and I knew it was time. And God had been talking to you and you was dealing. I didn't know. God just said, okay, you got to give her a platform. You was like, what? I said, yep, you're going to come on. And you was like, well, I said, no, you just, yes. And as soon as you did it, you was like, oh, and I was like, every time you put up an I said, let's go. And you nailed it. Like this morning, you nailed it. That
Powerful.
message you gave this morning was so powerful.
Yes.
And so you're having a good time. And now we graduated where even Minister Jeannie, she's gonna have her own, she's praying about it. We're gonna give her little spot. Go ahead and lay your head down if you want to. 2024 is gonna be some great things. You hear me? Some great things. She's gonna have her own show. That's what it's about.
Y'all pray for
That's what
me.
it's about. It's about that. And so
Growth. It's
coach, you
about
want to
growth.
go or you want me to let coach, you want me to let my co-host go before you? You want to go? Come on, coach, because you on a roll. Talk to
Yeah,
us
I
about
want to. I want to get into
2023.
You know
Don.
he gonna go over. Somebody gonna. You know he gonna go over.
I have to hit the bell or something. Say, coach.
I'm not gonna go over
Go ahead, coach.
maybe 5 minutes.
Talk to us, coach. Talk to us.
Oh, okay. I just want to say congratulations on Pastor Rosa.
Yes.
Now I see why she be late all the time. Congratulations. To that, and congratulations to everyone that's up here. For me, 2023 was been a difficult one. I experienced 3 deaths close to
Mm,
me,
mm.
and I had my own health scare about a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
Yes, you did.
I've learned in 2023, other than coaching and stuff like that, coaching screenwriter, I learned more about the pitch deck. But I've also learned how to maneuver myself when it comes to public speaking,
Hmm. Okay.
which I had my public speaking in Indianapolis. So, and I've learned how to get my own booking when it comes to public speaking. And
Wow.
when I do it, I'm like, wow, okay, I can do this. So I got a few people that's in my organization that I've already got bookings for them to speak, because now I realize that's another way of having income for your books, for what your podcast, for everything to get public speaking, whether you're speaking at a coupon place or you're speaking at a school,
Mm-hmm.
getting them, letting them know how much, all that good stuff. So I'm teaching these folks how to do that now. I always tell people when I come on air, you can't be a public speaker if you're scared to go live, because how in the world are you going to be able to speak to, if you're scared to speak to 10 people, how in the world you be able to speak to 10,000 people? So before you raise your hand and say, I'm a life coach and I want to speak in front of everybody, make sure you do it. Make sure you start going live, have on podcast. Like Miss Rose has been able to get out of their shell
Mhm.
and not be an introvert and get out of their shell. You can still be an introvert, but you have to be able to start feeling comfortable of being uncomfortable. Like I always say, no one's not gonna know you if they can't find you, or you basically do not exist. So how are you gonna be
Mm.
able to be out there, be accessible, be able to get your books out, be able to get your speech out, your podcast? sponsors, all that stuff if you had to had a computer. So I had to learn that in 2023. And you got to. And the screenwriting class is getting, but my goal in 2024 is I'm on the verge of it, waiting for one of these colleges to hire me as a coach for
Mm,
screenwriting and doing more gigs. As far as speaking, I gotta get sponsors. They can be able to do it. Get more gigs to actually have me speak from city to city to speak on screenwriting and things like that. But
right.
also in 2024, my motto is don't tell me the labor pains, just show me the baby. I learned it from Sandy
Oh,
that don't don't talk me to death about
I
what you
think
want to
I
do.
think us women get that. We get that labor pain thing. You ain't got to break that down. That's like, don't tell me about them pains. Just go ahead and
Don't
have the
talk.
baby.
Show me the baby. Stop talking about it and do it. That's
She is
my
too
motto in
much.
2020.
It's
Just
too
do
much.
it. I need activators in 2024. I need activators. I need people that's gonna do it. If you're gonna talk to me, make sure you know you're ready to go. So that's in 2024. That's all I'm all about, and building the class, getting ready for these movies, stuff like that. So doing more of these pitch decks. I got some studios that want me to do some pitch decks for them in 2024. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm proud of everyone that's up here. Before the end of the years, I got to say the name that's up here. Inye Kanye. How you doing? Inye Kanye. I had to say it. I think at
Oh
first
goodness.
I knew the name at first, but so it's Inye Kanye.
Look
I
at
don't know
Brown
how to
Eyes.
pronounce
Brown
it.
Eyes is like confused. Like
Yeah, that's her name,
Brown
Inye
Eyes is
Kanye.
like, what is this dude talking
Yeah,
about?
Inye
Oh my
Kanye.
God. Oh, listen, if you guys just came in, do me a favor and hit that like button. Hit that like button. We are pressing our way to 1,000 subscribers. Please hit that like
Woohoo!
button, subscribe, and share. We're pressing our way. We are 300 hours short of being monetized. 300 in I think 300 hours, watch hours we need. And we are moving. We are
Inye
moving the
Kanye,
needle
you better do
because
it,
of
girl.
all of you, because of all of
Me.
you that are here, all of you in the chat. We thank you so very much. Dawn B and I
Mhm.
have been working hard on this Bravo network. She has her night on Thursday. Dawn B, jump in and tell us what 2023 was like for you. And then we're going to go around and everyone's going to put a seal on what 2024, one word, two word, 10 words, I don't care. But I know you have something you're going to deposit for me, it's just been an incredible ride, an incredible journey, building this platform and building the Sheila Ingram Ministry network. It's been so exciting. Just talking to so many different people, meeting so many different people. Look at us today, all this unity up on this stage. Everyone connected each other with a dot, right? We didn't know each other. It's the
Right.
dots. It's the dots. It's the
Yes.
connecting of the unity. And what better day today than the first day of Kwanzaa to be up here? That's right. Give yourself a bravo. There you go. Yes, yes, and yes. So I thank all of you for just accepting the invitations to come back over and over. And I know that next year is going to be so much better because everything I do is from my heart. Everything I say is from my heart. I'm growing. Coach just nominated me. I just won Podcast of the Year 2 weeks ago. So I'm so excited about that, and just want to really get my movies done, get my film done, get my life story out there. Just want to get all the stuff that I've learned in his academy. I've written a Christmas story, I've written my life story, and I've got this other story about seasoned citizens, some like 7 women that are of age looking for a date. So it's like we're just having such a good time doing things and growing and stretching and stretching and stretching. So, Dawn B, tell us what 2023 was like for you. Thank you,
Oh
Sonus.
my goodness. My goodness. Well, 2023 was more than I actually imagined. And you actually had a request in the chat to connect another dot to your network. So you want to make sure you catch that. But since you told connecting dots, I have to say from the time I met, and I've told this story before, um, Pastor Sheila, I call her, she's my Auntie Bravo from day one. I adopted her. But from the day that I met her in church, the first thing I knew, God showed me that there was something in her for me. And I had no idea what it was, hadn't said a word to her, did not realize she was Pache's mom, but it's just the way God connects people. And I just stayed silent and I watched her. Little did I know that all these years later, this would be the time. So timing is so important. And that's one thing I've learned in 2023. The year has been, again, more than I ever imagined. When Auntie Robert first asked me to come and join her on a podcast on a Tuesday night, I was like, who, me? I was like, really? I was like, oh. So it was like, okay, and I had been doing
Yeah.
Facebook Lives and things of that nature. Um, but you never know who's watching you. You never know how see more in you than you see in yourself at any given time. I knew who I was. I knew what was I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna just be, stay in my pocket. That wasn't gonna work out. So once I got on the platform with her, in 2022, it just went a whole nother. I mean, she let me get my sea legs together, and I believe it was very strategically planned out. She has a way of
Uh-huh.
mentoring you and pulling out so gently, until you are out there and you don't even realize you're out there. And then she's like, and go. So, and I was like, well, what you mean go? She was like, no, you're good. You're good to go. And you pick your night. I was like, okay, so we're doing Thursday. She's like, no, you're doing Thursday. I said, oh, by myself? She said, yeah, you said you're ready. I said, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it. So, moving forward in that just opened up so much. 2023, this has been the most amazing journey in 2023. Because if you would have told me that then I would end up where I am now, I would have told you, I'm not sure what you're seeing or what you had, but share so that we can see the same thing. Because I would never have known. But it's been a year of growth. I can't even say that it's been a year of re-emerging because I'm not coming back as the same person I was.
Mm,
So it's been a year of
mm,
emerging,
mm.
releasing. Within the year, happy to say I released, co-authored three more books. So I now have six
Awesome.
books that I've
Ooh,
co-authored. One,
All right.
I'm proud of them all. I'm proud of them all. But the one
Yes.
I have to say I'm most proud of is the poetry book that me and my poetic partner put together. It was just an amazing journey. We did it. God put it on our hearts to do. I'm proud to say I'm working on books. Number six will be out January, and number seven
yeah.
is in the queue. So God has just been,
All
when
right.
you put your
Line
hand
them
to
up.
what He's
Line
called
them
you
up.
to do, when you free yourself,
Yeah.
yourself, yes, to be you. It's something about I'm working towards number 12. It's something about when I get to 12. I don't know what God's gonna do, but I'm getting to 12. But 2023 has been that amazing space of just emerging. And I'm so happy, to be where I am and in this space. Thursday nights have been amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm grateful for it. I always salute, the leadership Pastor Sheila for yielding me the I've had the opportunity to travel. I've traveled a lot this year. I've resurfaced in ministry, in many ways. I fell off from Tuesday nights for a while because I was actually going to two schools at the same time in order to get my degree. I'm proud to say that this weekend coming is actually graduation weekend where I'll be getting my degree in Christian ministry and leadership. So that is paid
Wow.
off.
Congratulations.
And then I will be getting back in the school saddle. I'm not, yeah, I'm trying to get to where, I pushed my mom to go, which was the doctorate. God told me doctorate is
Right.
possible. So I'm pushing there. But it's
It'll
just
come.
been
It'll
great. It's
come.
been amazing. And I'm excited for what else is about to come.
Oh,
All
this
right.
is so awesome. This is like makes
Yeah,
my
it's
heart
coming. It's
so,
coming.
so happy. I love the stretch. I love to see the
Mhm.
stretch, and I love when God insert me inside of somebody's life for me to stretch them and for them to kick fear to the curb, right? And know that, fear was designed to cause you to have a drawback spirit, for you to push back from the very thing you should
Yeah.
be pushing forward to. And so when I can see,
Mhm.
because we all have those strengths and weaknesses, and we all have those little voices that try to shut you down or say, that you can't do, oh no, or wait, or those voices will always be turned up. The volume will be turned up. The greater one inside will rise up. So I'm so grateful that that you guys are here tonight. And I just want 2024 at some point, those of us that can meet, for us to meet somewhere in New York and just come together, right, from behind these cameras and get in front of each other and break some bread and laugh and have a good time, because this is not just for this distance. This is something God has done. So I'm
Mm.
thinking that, we can come together. Everybody, a lot of folks are not so far away that we can't meet up. So we'll figure out how we can meet up when the weather breaks, right? And it's a nice spring day or something, and we
Oh,
can
yes, thank you. I'm
actually
so
do
glad you said
something.
spring. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So we can do something like that.
I'm gonna have a
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
I
walk from
got that,
Virginia.
Psalmist. I got that, Dawn B. So I want, what did he say?
He gonna have to walk or
What did
something, he
he
said.
say
I
to
don't know.
me?
He said
I'm gonna
somebody he
have to
gonna
walk
have to walk.
Well,
from Virginia.
you're not far. You're not that far.
Yes, he is. He over 6 hours.
You are not far. So stop. No, he's not six.
What is he? You driving? 6.
I said walking.
You walking, you about
I'm gonna
4
walk from
days.
Virginia.
All right, before we
Walk.
before we leave, we got Pastor Chris in the house. Before we give our last what we do in 2024. Hello, Pastor Chris. How are you, sir? Thank you for being here. How's it going?
Oh, they falling off. Oh,
I
oh,
am
oh.
blessed. Thank you for having me on. First of all, hello
Hello. We
everybody.
know
Good
you're
to
Hi.
here.
see you
Hello.
face to face. At least
Oh,
in
froze. Y'all froze.
so I'm excited.
Did y'all
Yeah,
freeze?
I threw a little hint in
Pastor
there.
Chris, how you doing, Pastor Chris?
Uh-oh.
Welcome to my show.
Don't
I'm
mind
good.
him,
Pastor
Pastor
Chris,
Chris.
All right.
welcome,
Can you hear me now?
welcome to my show.
Yes. Those of you who don't know who Pastor Chris is a dear
Yes,
friend
sir.
of
Yes, sir.
Dawn
Well,
B. Dawn
I wanted
B.
to add a
And
little
he's,
bit more.
go ahead, add. Go ahead. You got the floor.
No, 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 I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a delay going on, but it's all good.
Okay.
I'm listening in. But what's up, Coach? Yeah, I had to add a little bit more testosterone in the pro. No, I'm kidding. Okay, no, but
I know,
seriously,
right?
I've been watching since the very since the since the very beginning, and I must say that God is definitely doing something for you. I'm no prophet, so please don't cash at me. That's my signature, but God tells me stuff. But
Mhm.
all I'm going to tell you is this to encourage all of you and inspire you on what you do. What we do is a gift. It's not just something that we're going to pop on the computer and just say a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to go through some stuff. You're going to go through some attacks. You're going to go through some personal issues. You're going to go through a whole lot of things. It's a ministry. I'm sorry to say. Going into 2024. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Things are moving. So to encourage all of you and to inspire all of you to continue to do what you do, because God's going to take the last and make them first. Okay, you ain't got to show it so into my cash app, but I'm telling you, the fact of the matter is that God is taking people that have been broken, have been
Mm.
misplaced, have been misused, misguided, mistreated, bringing them into spaces where people can be one in the same. See, we don't do this. There's a lot of melanin up in here. I'm just
Mm.
saying. So we always want to work separately, but we ought to connect the dots, and that's why I said what I said. It's not a me show. It ain't the Psalmist Voice show. It ain't the Bravo with Sheila Network show. It's because of all of you on this platform that make
Yep.
this possible.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
So when we are able to be successful, it's because of every single one of you, every single one of you that are watching this broadcast, every single one of the churches that sow into ministries like this. Yeah, it's far and in between, but I'm telling you, 2024 is going to be the year of the release. And I'm not talking about with all this money and prosperity stuff. I'm talking about stuff that's been laying dormant in your spirit for the last 20
Mm.
years that someone told you you weren't qualified to. Okay. I didn't come to preach. I'm sorry. So
Preach,
I
preach.
just want to encourage all of you. Thank you so much for allowing me to either come on the platform. Thank you so much, Sheila, for allowing me to just be on the platform, because I know how it is. So again, thank you so much, guys, and I look forward to having a lot more conversations in the future. And again,
Yes.
Sheila, we will talk. God bless you.
Thank you.
Let's get it.
Thank you
Let's
so much.
go. Bravo with
Thank you.
Sheila Network with your boy, the Summer's Voice. Let's get it. Let's go.
I love it. Thank you so much. He brought that energy, didn't he? He
You're
came and
welcome.
brought some
You're
energy.
welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for
Always.
even coming up to
Always.
chat with us and just be. And thank you for always supporting the platform and doing what you do on the Dawn B show. Like, we really, you guys are doing it, right? Bringing a whole different twist and a whole different information. That's what's so awesome about the platform, right? It's no one thing. You can come and get some of this, some of that, and
Mhm.
still be built up, right? And pushed forward. And so I thank you so much. I cannot believe my dear Inay is up on this platform. Inay came
Yeah.
up on the platform.
Hey, Kanye.
Hey
Hey,
y'all.
Kanye.
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot believe it. She's
Let's
not gonna
go,
come from
I
behind
Kanye.
the
know.
avatar. She will not come from behind the
Jesus is
avatar. So don't
coming.
ask her to. This is she said Jesus is coming.
What's going on, Nene?
He's
Kanye?
coming.
Hey y'all.
My T God, I'm about to shout. Hold Lord have mercy. Thank you, God.
Let me tell
Inay,
you something.
go
First and
ahead.
foremost, um, I'm not really like I don't watch TV a whole lot, and I'm a big Judge Judy fan. So when I would be on YouTube, that would be really kind of like all that I would look at. And then I started watching this channel, Sir Hell Speaks, and I heard Sheila pray, and I was hooked. So I came on her channel, and I didn't realize how much spiritual growth I needed, how much I was willing to be open to hearing and sharing myself. So I thank Pastor Sheila. I know it's Bravo Sheila channel, but I thank you for allowing a perfect uh, mat to welcome any person, like from
I'll call you
wherever
when
you were in
I'm
your
on my
walk of
show,
life.
okay?
You've just been
Hmm.
really kind and sweet and not judgmental and encouraging, and I thank you for that. And what was even more amazing was that you introduced a lot of people to me, like Don B, who I don't even understand how you have just grouped so many phenomenal people in one space, but I thank God for that. And I like that on this channel that it's you don't layer God, but you penetrate with God. Like
Mhm.
you just show that He will get the glory in everything. Everything that we do is because of Him. And I
Mhm.
appreciate how you allow that to be seen on this channel. And I'm not like a person that's too much in the limelight. You see, I don't come behind this avatar. But I enjoy supporting. I know that that's my ministry. I enjoy research. I enjoy writing. I enjoy singing and stuff. So I'm fine with being in the background, and I don't feel like that's a dim light because you need people in the background. You need
Just
people to
important.
support.
Just important.
Yeah. Janine, I thank you so much for your creativity because I have 3 of your books, and I
Oh,
just looked on the website and I saw you had some new ones, so I will be ordering some more.
oh,
Um,
thank you.
Janine, I thank you for your courage in sharing your story. And I haven't read your book yet because I want to make sure that I'm in the space to receive it. Because sometimes we can rush through just to say that we did something. And I just want to make sure that I pay you the proper due for the story and your transparency in that. Pastor Rosa, oh my God. First of all, you're stunning, you're kind, you remind me of what home feels like. So I thank you for always being that place. Brown Eyes, I remember the interview that you did, and I'm actually going to be in New York, I think the first week of January. So I'm hoping to be able to support and maybe volunteer or do something while I'm there.
Oh, great, great. I look forward to seeing you, meeting you. Even if we just have lunch to talk about something great,
Oh
that's
yeah,
fine
and you
with
got to
me.
be in Harlem. Superfood parents. Oh my goodness, thank you. You encourage me to prepare my mind mentally to eat better. I just don't have the discipline yet. So you would be ashamed of me and proud of me at the same time because I have a goal for next year. I have a goal for next year to eat better. And there's a lot of videos that I have saved in a folder that I'm gonna try new recipes. Now, Coach.
Ooh,
Coach.
ooh.
You been calling me Kenya, Kanye, and all of that, but I thank you for I thank you for who you are to teaching people how to share their stories in ways that sometimes that we don't have the courage to do. So I thank you for that. We all have a story within us, and we kind of like smother it because we feel like either it's gonna have people to look at us a funny way or like judge us heavily. But when we pour it out, we don't know how much we help other people. So I thank you for being a source of where people can go and learn how to be comfortable with sharing themselves in different spaces. So I just I thank all y'all. I love y'all so much. I just drove about 7 or 8 hours from North Carolina. So I wanted to make sure that I came up to at least just say I love you, Sheila. I'm so blessed. I thank God. I thank God. But I just wanted to make sure that I spoke to everybody, and I'm probably gonna mute up
I
now.
love you, girl. Oh my God, I love this girl. I'll tell you,
Thank you. I
Ine
was
is
glad.
like
I was
just
glad.
one of a kind. She's
It's so sweet. So sweet.
she is so sweet.
I
I
was glad.
love her so
Wow.
much.
Yeah.
We got somebody in the house that I'm close to. She is my mentor in these YouTube streets. She teaches me how to juggle things and do things with canvas. Listen, she's a lot. She gives a lot. She knows a lot. We got Chef Laquita in the house, and I'm not going to hold her long because she is on vacation with her family. So I'm so grateful that she has popped on. What is going on, Laquita Chef? Superfood parents who also graces us once a month on the platform. So talk to us. How you doing?
Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Merry Christmas
Yes.
to you all. So happy to be here. Glad to be able to pop in and hear some good words and good things. I'm doing great, and I hope you all are as well. This it's been a great holiday. I hope it has been for everyone a great year, and of course, next year is only going to be better. At
Yes.
least that's the way I look at life. There's always like I already know what happened, so life can only get better. Uh, and based off of our experiences, we can definitely make it better because we know better. So it's always going to be better. Um,
Yeah.
I've been enjoying all of you. Not tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I just came in from the look. We're in the mountain. We're at this resort in the mountains, and we went up to try to go into one rec center, and it was so far up there. By the time we got there, I think the girls were scared. They said, "Now let's just go back and change and go to the other rec." I don't know how if y'all are familiar with Dark Windy Roads, but it's just like a movie here. And so it's a blessing to be here with y'all because it was interesting up there. I've been enjoying this channel. I've been enjoying a lot of you here on the panel. I'm on my phone, so I can't see everybody's name, but I do recognize a lot of you, and I've experienced a lot of you over the year. And I don't know why you called me up after NA, Sheila. I can't compete with that. Good grief. That was so beautiful.
And she's just,
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
yes, yes, yes. That's her. That's her
Yeah,
heart. That's who
she's
she is.
wonderful. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I do, I always encourage everybody. I'm like Annette. I'm not perfect either. I do a lot of things that I know aren't healthy for me, which is why I say, well, shucks, if all I have to do is eat my fruits and vegetables every spread, then I know that can mitigate a lot of problems, a lot of things that I am doing. Then so I do encourage you all in 2024, no matter how many fruits and vegetables you are currently eating, eat more next year, eat more, because I just enjoy the research of food and all of those good things, and I love that uh, those things work on us on the inside, but I've learned a lot from you all too about what how we can work on the inside. And one thing that I've learned with all of the research that I've done is that relationships, good, healthy relationships with good people like yourselves makes a difference. So that means if you are skipping the fruits and vegetables, love will keep you. These healthy relationships, they actually sustain that. So y'all keep it up. Keep giving
Yeah.
all that y'all are giving, because it really makes a difference. And I'm enjoying this space. But that's it. I ain't gonna talk too long. I don't know. I haven't been here to see what's happening tonight, how things are flowing, but thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being
Laquita,
wonderful
for
this
popping
year.
up. Thank you so much for being here. You know, you've
Thank
helped
you,
me
CC.
so much. You helped me so much, not just understanding healthy eating more. I know we both eat plant-based and things like that, but you just give so much information, as well as you being a nurse. It's just so many facets to you. And so I'm really grateful to know you. And not only that, when I'm stuck learning something, you like, call me. And I'm like, well, you worked last night. No, I'm up. Call me. And you sit with me for hours, and show me different things. So I'm so grateful for your heart towards people. And, I really thank you for coming up on the platform once a month, being our own personal chef and sharing with us. And I know 2024 is going to be awesome for all the great things and new things that you're doing. And I just
Mm.
thank you so much. Thank you.
I do have one more thing to say. Speaking of coming on once a month, if anybody has any recipes or any food that they are eating or not eating because they don't think they'll like it, send it to Sheila so she can say, you know what? People say they don't know what to do with beets, or I don't know. People keep trying to make me eat okra, or whatever. Whatever Coach wants, Sheila, make sure Coach gets it. That's all, because I'm Team Coach. So
Yep.
I'm still on Coach side. He's
Look how he looking
I
at you,
thought.
coach.
I
Oh,
was in the
coach is a
live stream
mess.
cutting up when Coach was on there, and I'm like, oh yeah, Coach is a ham. This is good. This is good people right here. So yeah, if Coach
Uh,
wants a recipe, we'll do it.
Yes, if he
But
want a
that's
recipe,
okay,
it.
make sure.
I'll
I'll
try the
make sure I get it
recipe,
to you.
and then I'm gonna have some recipe
What
for
you?
some bologna and gravy
My God.
and
Oh,
My
whole
I
God.
got you,
uh,
brains,
Coach. I got you, Coach. I got you.
whole brains.
I used to eat
I don't
hog
know.
brains. I used to
It
eat
was
everything. So look, I
it was
got you,
Oh
good
Coach.
back in
I
the
got
day.
you. Chitlins, hog
Oh,
brains, style, all of that. I got you.
stop that. No
no,
chitlins, no pig feet. Mm-mm,
no.
mm-mm, mm-mm. No, don't do that. Don't go there. You
Oh
was
my
doing very good until you
goodness.
said chitlins. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
So, guys, this has been absolutely just how I saw it, just how I felt it. Unity and love, and my night is made with Ine. Von Eric, where's your faith? Did not come up, but he's out there. He's out there. Maybe next time he will come up. Look forward to seeing all of you. You guys tune in to the Sheila Ingram Ministry broadcast network on Wednesdays afternoons, and just hit the bell to get the notification. But the Women of Grace, 11:30 on Friday mornings, is myself, Pastor Rosa, and Minister Jeannie. We are studying and offering all the information of the women of the Bible. And it's a little twist because we're relating to them and how they went through, and seeing the comparisons, and to see what they felt like at that moment and that experience, and how we can say, oh wow, I felt like that before. Or that it's just an awesome time that we have chatting. So pop on and support the channel. Minister Jeannie is gonna have a show on 2024. I saw it in the spirit. I'm gonna get deep. I saw it. I saw it in the spirit. She has a lot. Everything that we have is not for us. It's to give away, right? Such as I have. We
And the
have to
spirit
give
don't lie.
away.
Spirit don't lie.
I saw a show in my head for 2024. Right. I saw it in my spirit just then. I saw it in my spirit that Sheila Ingram Network gonna have another show coming in 2024. I feel it. It's gonna call Dudes with Positive Attitudes. DWPA. There's gonna be a show panel of 4 or 5 dudes speaking positive energy to the young male, old male, middle-aged male, all that stuff. Different backgrounds. I saw
Bring
it.
it.
I saw it in my head. I visioned it in my head. It's called Dudes with Positive Attitudes, or we can call them DWA, Dudes with Attitudes, DWA. But now it's for positive. Yeah.
That the move from his spirit to his head.
I know, right?
DWPA, Dudes with Positive Attitudes.
Well, we need male voices. We definitely need a male show, a bunch of males on this platform to speak, because that's what's missing. That's a missing piece. It is. It's a missing piece to receive from men, sound, sober-minded men, different ages, different experiences. And I think that'll work. So I want to give the last word. Somebody want to say something? No?
No, saying you're welcome. You were welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Coach. Janine. Okay. So don't look at him, Janine. Don't even look at him.
No eye contact. He'll stop.
So, all right. So, and they just put something up just now. She said, and they said, everyone, please help Sheila get 314 more watch hours before the end of the year. The watch hours. Yeah, you could just put one of the shows on and let it roll. You don't have to watch it. Just turn it on. Turn it on and listen to it. We need the watch hours. We're close to being able to get super chats and all the great things that'll help me get all the other things that I need on this platform, right? So tonight I want to just acknowledge Pastor Rosa and Nay, Superfood Parents. They have been sponsoring. It's not free to be on here every month. We've upgraded our StreamYard. We upgraded, from one package to another to allow us to put more cameras up and to do other things. Laquita is helping me understand more behind the scenes. Jeannie, Henderson Mentors sponsor. So thank you, ladies, for sponsoring. Every time you send me Cash App a $25 or $50, it goes to something. Remember, I think a couple of weeks ago, my computer was acting so crazy. It didn't have any space. And I said, I need a computer. By the next 2 or 3 days, you guys had sent me enough money to pay down on a computer, and I put the other half to it. So thank you for sponsoring to allow us to continue to keep going. I'm going to get some cameras and different things to just upgrade so the viewers will receive, good stuff. Won't he do it? And they said, so thank you all for every time you sow. You could buy me a coffee if you buy a coffee. I know Superfood Parent Laquita is trying to tell me, I hear you. She wants me to run the cute little commercial, real cute little commercial. I'm going to do it right now. Buy me a coffee.
Oh, I like that coffee. All
right, see teacher. So you can buy me a coffee. You can go to Buy Me a Coffee and just put in Bravo with Sheila, and you can buy 1 coffee, 2 coffee, 3 coffees, 5 coffees, 10 coffees. And that goes into the kitty to buy the things that we need. Buy Me a Coffee is a really cool thing. Anybody that has a podcast or doing something, Somebody can just go buy a coffee for $5. Most people going in, they buy two, three, four, five. Superfood Parents, the last time she went in, thank you. She bought me 10 coffees. So that helps to do what I need to do here. So, we support people. I'm really bad with asking people for cash apps. I'm just bad with it. And sometimes people, Sheila, you're not saying cash app me. And I even do that in ministry. I don't ask for money. I'm just not good with that. I've been many places and had to go speak at places, and people tell me, can you take the offering? And I'll be like, not me, not me. I'm not good with an offering. But, I'm learning how to say it. I'm learning how to
Nope.
just do it, because you do need money to grow. So I thank all of you that have been here. So as we close, I want to go around and I want you guys to give me one word for yourself for next year. What is the word that resonates? Oh, there we go. And what can I say? She's always on point. You can support at Bravo with Sheila Network with Buy Me a Coffee. There's the link right there, or you can just go to Buy Me a Coffee and put Bravo with Sheila in. And I'm going to, as we stream out, I'm going to try to put some of that information that was up as we put our comments up. You guys in the chat, I'm going to put your comments up. Thank you so very much for being here. Now, I want to go around the whole scoop board. And I want you guys, if you want to give more than one word, it's okay. Now, let's start with Superfood Parents, because she has to get back to the children. Give us that word or words for 2024.
Yeah, my word, I think I use this word a lot, and it's just my approach to life. That word is excited. Be excited about whatever's to come, whatever comes your way. Be excited. I'm always looking forward to the good things. Excited is my word.
I like it. Ine, sweet Ine.
Well, mine is not one word, but I say it as one
I
word.
didn't think it was one, but go ahead.
In a minute, is what I tell myself. Because whatever it is that I'm dealing with, if I can just say in a minute, I can kind of trick myself into believing that it won't take a long time, but understanding it'll take the time that it needs. So I just always say in a minute. I'll be okay in a minute. So I'll get it in a minute.
Oh, right. That's good. I like that. I like how she turns and twists things. Ine's mind. Coach. What you got?
WIN. That stands for win, right? But
Yes.
win stands for whatever is needed.
Ah, I like it.
Whatever is needed.
I like it. I like that. Janine.
I just have one sentence. When I look back at all that I've done for 2023, and all I can say is I'm just getting started.
Ooh,
I'm just getting started.
I like that. I do. Minister Jeannie.
Okay, I have one word, but let me just say this quickly. Sheila, I'm not playing with you, girl. When you say you heard something in the spirit, she said that about women of grace, and then I dreamed about it. Okay, so when
Yeah.
she says that, y'all believe it. And the other thing I want to say too is I have to meet Coach. That's one of my goals for 2024. I have to connect with Coach. Sheila told me
Uh-huh.
I needed to connect with you, so I'm going to connect with you. Now,
Oh Lord.
my word is
I'm just a phone
overcomer.
call away.
Your
Huh?
word is what? Your word is what?
Overcomer. I'm an overcomer.
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 I'm an overcomer. I've overcome so many things. And now that I have, I know that I can continue. So that's my goal.
Ooh,
That's my word. I'm an overcomer.
I love it. I love it. And yes, you
Love it.
are. Pastor Chris.
I'm going to be nice because we're closing. So I'm going to
Okay.
say one word: resurgence. That's
Ooh,
it.
It's a good word.
powerful. Yes. Uh-huh. I felt that.
All
I
right.
felt that. Brown eyes.
Pretty
Well,
brown
I guess
eyes.
I would say my one word would be resilient. And that's because a lot of things come up against us from day to day, and sometimes those things put fear in us, sometimes that things put procrastination in us. But no matter what it is, we have to remind ourselves that we are resilient and that we can come back and come back stronger and continue to work so that we can succeed.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got talking about power in here. That's what I'm talking about. Walking away with all of this. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can get in our head to dispute what we're supposed to know and do. Mother Rosa, Pastor Rosa, come on, give it to us. Is she unmuted? Is she frozen?
Okay.
Okay.
My word is determination. I'm
Determination.
determined to reach my goal.
Determination. Yeah. That's a good word. And that's a good word for you because you're doing this doctorate. And yeah, that's a good word. That's a good word. Everything I'm telling you, this is whew, whew, whew. All right. What's up, Dawn B, my co-host? Give it to us. And you can have a few words because you are the co-host.
Well, oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, my words, it is a few. All gas, no brakes, me versus me.
Mm.
The 2024 is just gonna be all gas, no brakes. We're not stopping for a thing. And it's me versus me. I am my own competition and I am my own victor.
Mm.
And that's mine.
Woo. You guys are some powerful, powerful, powerful. And I'm sure you already know what mine is because everybody knows what I say. And I'm never going to stop saying it because it set me free some years ago. When nothing changes, nothing changes. And so you have to keep it moving. I don't care if it's a step, a half a step, a twist, a turn, a pivot, a teardrop, move. Because when nothing changes. And when you change, everything around you will change. Some folks may not like the change because they lose control when you change. But when nothing changes, nothing changes. Sounds simple, but it changed my life
That's true.
way back when. And so I want to thank you.
Oh my God.
We're going to take this out. And I know next year we're going to meet back again, collectively and individually. And I know that these dots that have been connected, oh my God, what power, what power. I know that next year is going to be a year of growth. And every word that you had, the resilience, persistence, determination, no stopping, put your foot on the gas and just go.
Go.
And just go, right? And I know that we're gonna meet up in New York because I'm gonna figure it out when the weather breaks. We're gonna have to get coaching, or even we're gonna have to put a big screen up whenever we go, wherever we go, so we can just zoom him in. But we
I can
definitely
walk
have
there.
to. You what?
I can walk there.
You could walk here, okay? Deneen,
Yeah, I'm gonna
your
walk.
partner. But we're gonna get together.
Nobody's saying this. Nobody's saying this.
I know that Superfood parent, she's in Virginia and they is somewhere else, but everybody's in driving distance and maybe we could meet in the middle somewhere, you know?
Connecticut.
I'm
Come
in
on up
Virginia.
to Connecticut.
Come to Connecticut.
I'm in
We
Come
have
on
Virginia.
a,
up. Come
I'm in
on
oh
up.
my goodness.
That's
I'm
not
in,
the
I'm in
middle.
Virginia.
That's not the middle.
That's not the middle.
I'm in Virginia.
That is not the middle, right? Oh my
No.
goodness. We
The
got to figure
parking
it
is
out.
good here.
She said,
Hey, if I walk on I-95, you think someone can pick me up?
No.
no.
And depending on where you
My
are, they might
God.
run you over.
On I-95. You do not
Pick
want
him
to
up.
walk on I-95.
So I'm gonna take
Anyway, it's
I-64
late
and hit
now.
I-95.
I want to say thank you so much. We're going to take it out. I'm going to put the comments up as we groove out like we always do. Smooches to all of you. I love you so much. I love you so much. Stay well. Have an incredible New Year's. But guess what? Tune in to Dawn B on Thursday. She's shutting it down for the Bravo with Sheila Network on Thursday night. It's the celebration night, and she's going to have it going on. Popcorn and streamers and music. We're gonna do what we do. But please,
That's right.
thank
We're
you
doing it
so
all.
much.
We're doing it all.
Yep. I'll be in touch with you, Brown Eyes, and all of you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Don't go away, chat, because we're going to put your comments up, everything. We did not ignore you. No way, Jose. We're going to take it out with GOAT mode. How about that? Everybody's a GOAT tonight. We're going to take it out with GOAT mode. How about that? Or best life. Now, which one should we do? Best life or GOAT mode? Should we take a vote?
You know my
What we
Go
think?
home.
You know
GOAT
my vote.
mode? GOAT mode, best life. Which one? Best life? Okay, we'll do best life. We'll do
Best
best
life is
life.
always that's always my go-to. So you know that's my fave, no matter what.
Then we'll do best life. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me clear my throat. Hold on.
Let me clear my throat. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's better. Somebody pass around the offering. Since I'm always preaching on tracks, you feel me? I'm not gonna get paid for it. Sermon of the day. You right where you supposed to be, baby. Informants, informant, that information forming. Important you get a portion of fortune pouring. Confession, fortune me blessings on now they snoring. You mellow, so focused on scoring. Got you underperforming. I never expect something, never assume nothing. Judging me for my past, but that's why I'm triumphant. I don't demand, I know where I stand like engineer hands. Watch how my life pans. That game plan, show out like a drop pop out like a crosser. Telling the quick rock, skipping the crossy squares like hopscotch. This gonna be my mood to my beat drop. Putting my boogie shoes in my diddy boots, ain't no stop. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I don't without a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I don't without a need of a validation. Yeah. If having hope is dangerous, call me evil Knievel. You leading on the wrong side, living with pens and needles. So lethal, made Shane Black wanna write a sequel. Cause I snuggle my dream till it's seen as illegal. And I still probably will, cause I can never give up. I got my goals calling me, how could I never pick up? Either we make up or just break up. With the snake kids get the rake up. Yeah, selfish, I'ma cake up if I don't shake me to wake up. Let my depression catapult me to succession. Shine a light on my imperfections like a projection. Every struggle a lesson, your issues ain't your oppression. Never got a question, they pushing me to progression like I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I don't without a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I don't without a need of a validation. Yeah. With the news on the floor. Let me clear my throat. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's better. Somebody pass around the offering. Since I'm always preaching on tracks, you feel me? I'm not gonna get paid for it. Sermon of the day. format, that information for me. Important, you get a portion of fortune pouring. Confession, fortune me blessings on now they snoring. You mellow, so focus on scoring. Got your underperforming. I never expect something, never assume nothing. Judging me for my past, but that's why I'm triumphant. I don't demand, I know where I stand like engineer hands. Watch how my life pans. That game plan, show out like a jotter, pop out like a cutter. Telling the kick rock, skipping the court, squares like hopscotch. This gonna be my mood to my beat drop. Putting my boogie shoes and my diddy boots ain't no stop. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. Yeah. If having hope is dangerous, call me evil Knievel. You leading on the wrong side, living with peasant needles. So lethal, made Shane Black wanna write a sequel. Cause I snuggle my dream till it's seen as illegal. And I still probably will, cause I can never give up. I got my goals calling me, how could I never pick up? Either we make up or just break up, and the snake hits, get the rake up. Yeah, selfish, I'ma cake up if I don't shake me to wake up. Let my depression catapult me through succession. Shine a light on my imperfections like a projection. Every struggle a lesson, your issues ain't your oppression. Never got a question, keep pushing me to progression like I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. Yeah.
All right, guys. Oh, this was so good to me. This was good to me. This was good to me. Good night, everyone. See you later.
Good night. Oh, that's better.
Good night.